guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's your girl Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the weekly general collective reading. You guys know it is just a general reading, so it's not tied to any specific zodiac sign. To see what energies will be surrounding us for the week. So as always, just take what resonates and leave the rest. And know that the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. I'm starting out with the Oracle of the Seven Energies just to get an overall energy for the week. I'll then be following up with the Radiant Wise Tarot. And the guidance or advice is actually going to come from the Prism Oracle. So, with that being said, let's jump right in and see what the overall energy is for the week. What messages do we need for the collective as it pertains to the energy for the week? What messages do we need for the collective as it pertains to the energy of the week? We did have, the new moon in Scorpio. That energy is still around, although as I'm recording this, the moon is in Sagittarius. And we also have Venus move into Capricorn as well as Mercury into Scorpio. I can say that over the weekend, I did feel, there was an energy of like the heart chakra. Like, it almost gave me like a Three of Swords energy. But it was, a lot of energy surrounding the heart chakra, so you may have felt it. And I think it almost feels like, the energy of a heart chakra, like almost being, cracked open. So some of you may have went through a heart chakra awakening, or you may be, experiencing that. But I had it for about 2 days, and I was like, what is this? And that's when I remembered that, Venus was moving into Capricorn. Which, Venus rules the planet of, love, relating, beauty, partnerships. So, bottom of the deck we have Call of the Muse. Apologize for the glare. Which this is giving me, very, Venus-like energy. Pardon my nail, but the color chipped and I just peeled it all off. But Call of the Muse, it's making me feel, that Venusian energy, almost like an Empress-like energy. It is a very Venus or feminine-like energy, I want to say. But this card speaks to, like stepping into your power. For some of you, it's almost like you may, be stepping into your calling, whatever that may be. I'm also getting balance with this as well. But it's almost like also giving me an energy of just like dancing with, dancing with life. I also feel like this is an energy, of course, feminine energy is receiving. And up under this Call of the Muse, we have healing the heart. Which again, some of you could be, even being called upon to help others, you know, with healing their heart chakra. But like I said, some of you could be going through that heart chakra activation, being pulled or called towards a person, place, or thing. But it's in regards to, you know, like, what is your heart? Where is it pulling you? How is it pulling you? Are you allowing? Are you open? You know, especially with the call of the muse, I feel that, you know, receiving energy. Are you allowing yourself to receive? Is your heart open to receive? Because what seems to be coming in is the Oracle's gift, which is almost like an Ace of Cups, which could be like, you know, a blessing, an opportunity. Some of you could be presented with the opportunity to do, you know, to heal what's in your heart. Because the way that I felt was giving me, like I said, that Three of Swords, which represents, you know, for some of you, it's physical pain, you know, heartbreak, loss, strife. For some, even like a breakup. But just take that how it resonates. And then up under that, we have the power of purpose. So that's, you know, making me feel like, you know, this is Wheel of Fortune. You know, for some of you, it's time for you to, you know, open your heart up to new opportunities, whether, you know, they're people, places, and things. Because what I'm also feeling is like a lot of you have done the work, and it's time for you to, you know, step into and receive what the universe is trying to bring in for you. But let's just get the bottom of the deck, or the overall energy. That was just the bottom of the deck. So give me an overall energy as it pertains to the collective for this week. What's an overall energy? What message do we need from the collective as it pertains to this energy? And I just heard like broken heart, which would, you know, be that Three of Swords energy as well. All right, so yeah, we have shining through and body and soul. So yeah, some of you are having, you know, that heart chakra awakening. Something, is, you know, is breaking through, you know, shining through. Some of you, you know, you're shining that inner light, and with your body and soul, like, it's almost like I feel like your body may even be going through like some type of, you know, transformation, or you're feeling it in your body. So I would pay attention to your body, especially with, you know, the body and soul, and it being a number 5, you know, that represents changes. And with this shining through, 30 breaking down to a 3, you know, that's making me feel like, you know, this could be, you know, something that is playing out, you know, with people, places, and things that, you know, you're familiar with. It almost feels like, you know, you're opening up. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have a powerful move. So some of you may be physically moving, but I also feel like this powerful move is giving me a lot of masculine energy. But it's making me feel like something, you know, someone even maybe, you know, coming towards you. Some of you may have, you know, unlocked or broken through, you know, a blocked heart chakra. I'm being guided to read this, a powerful move. Normally I just read these intuitively unless I'm guided to read it, but I am. Let me see what energy it's tied to. All right, yeah, it's tied to the fire energy. So, you know, that's taking action, it's passion, it's, you know, like, what I want to say, like, empowerment, is courage, is strength. So let's see, a powerful move. So it says action. The key concepts: action, movement with purpose, effort, putting into motion your intention, making choices from an empowered and thoughtful place, and positive change. And also remember, like with the new moon, if you set any intentions, you know, with the new moon energy that has come through, you know, it may be, you know, time to, you know, put the action behind it. There may be some forward, you know, I almost feel like momentum coming in regards to whatever the intentions you set out. But it says the time for rest is over. Change is in the air. This is a powerful time when deliberate action is needed to move your intentions out of the realm of thought and into the material, from ideas into action. How do you approach your relationship to the invisible world as it influences the visible? Do you see the relationship? Do you recognize yourself as a unique, whole, and worthy being who has a special place in the world, whose offerings are valuable, and whose life has meaning? You are a mighty co-creator, so step into that power and see your intentions manifest in the world. Real positive change is possible when you make choices from an authentic sense of self and take a conscious step towards your dream. To take steps towards your intended experience, start first with the way you think. Let curiosity be the focus now, and display a willingness to discover new things instead of confirming your past experiences. Be open, be clear about your motives and desires, and set your intentions. Then step into the magic just waiting for you to claim it. Traveling, moving, flowing, flying. Whatever describes the changes in your life, know that these are called for now. Act with thoughtfulness and awareness, and remember to be true to yourself. What is called for now is doing the thing that needs to be done. All will be better than well. What an exciting time indeed. So yes, like, this feels good. Like, for some of you, like I said, you could be moving, whether, you know, it's physical or, you know, just spiritually, you know, you're moving forward. But I also feel like there's an energy of, you know, like, I feel like honestly, the way I feel is like someone is coming towards you. It's almost like with this shining through and body and soul, it almost feels like, you know, there's a magnetic sense to whatever, you know, this person is feeling, if it's in regards to a person. But, you know, this could all be you. You could feel, you know, a pull to do something. You could feel a pull to move somewhere. But I strongly feel for some of you, it is actually a person that's being like, almost like you guys are in a way like almost, or have manifested each other. But let's see. What messages do we need? And this could be like the masculine moving towards a feminine. Like ready to make, you know, their move. Because, you know, it's like, they can no longer deny what's in the heart space. But let's see, what messages do we need as it pertains to this energy and spread? Look, that Ace of Cups showing up. What messages do we need as it pertains to this energy and spread? What messages do we need? A new beginning, an offer of a new beginning. What messages do we need for productive. And I'm getting Beauty and the Beast, the song Be Our Guest. So you may, like, some of you may be hosting a guest. It could be someone that, you know, could be coming to visit, or, you know, possibly like may need to, you know, be a guest. And, you know, I don't feel like it's anything for long term, but I almost feel like if this is energy that's coming towards you, you may need to be of service to this person. But I feel like it's mutual, if that makes sense. It's giving me an energy of reciprocity. Let's see what's going on. Give me one more. So bottom of the deck, we have the King of Pentacles, which is making me feel like this energy here, the powerful move, because, you know, the King of Pentacles is someone who is solid, who is responsible, who, you know, is very grounded. They could, you know, be very practical. This could also, you know, be your energy if that's how you're resonating with this. But yeah, I feel like this energy is coming towards you almost after a period of feeling stuck or blocked off, or, you know, out of reach. But I also feel like it's after a time of, you know, maturation, with the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords to the, you know, King of Pentacles. Because it feels like as a page, they learn, you know, what was keeping them stuck or holding them back from, you know, attaining this King of Pentacles energy. But it also makes me feel like, you know, it almost feels like a perceived block. Or some of them may feel like they were, you know, blocked from offering to you. Maybe they tried to offer something to you as a page in the past and realized, like, I have to, you know, be more mature before I can move forward as this Chariot. And it almost feels like, you know, like, I want to just say they see it now. Some of them, they want to move forward, and it could be something as simple as, you know, communicating with you, where in the past they may have held back, or, you know, it's that closed heart chakra that was keeping them guarded and, you know, almost resisting with this Ten of Wands. But now they have, you know, almost made the conscious decision to, you know, come towards you. Some of them, they're being spiritly guided to come towards you. Because they're no longer blocked or, you know, being held back by their past. Because for some of you, I heavily feel like this is a person. The King of Swords was under this Six of Cups, and it's almost like the way I'm feeling with this masculine energy is like they see it now. They see it now. It's like almost, you know, they see and accept the past for what it, you know, for what it was, and they're ready to move forward. Like I said, for some of you, it could just be, you know, some type of communication, but it's small with this Page of Swords here. let's see. In regards to this energy and spread, what messages do we need? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my God. I feel like this person is like almost scattered in like how they can approach. Not sure how to approach the situation. Some of you may literally like need to, I think I've had this energy before too, because I keep having to make space, but some of you may need to make space for this person. Like physical space. Let me know the messages as it pertains to this energy and spread. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have Judgment, which is an energy of, you know, I almost feel like for some of you, this is in regards to just you and a spiritual calling. You know, the universe and, you know, spirit is almost calling out to you to, you know, make some type of move, to put things into action. If this is in regards to a person, you know, it's almost like this is spirit trying to alert you of they're coming towards you. Because it's something that you know, you may not expect with the Two of Swords up under this, but it also makes me feel like you don't see, you know, this person coming. You don't see it. And they, you know, for some of them, you know, they don't, they're coming, you know, to your home. And it feels like, you know, like I feel the energy of like, you know, just being caught off guard. Like almost like an element of surprise. So it's almost like this week's spirit is warning you to, like, for some of you, you're going to have to host a guest. For some of you, you're going to have to make some physical space for them, because it's all, I almost feel like off of this Judgment card, they're sending this person to you. And for some of you, like I said, if this is spiritual, some of you are, you know, have tried to like resist this calling with the Two of Swords here, but you stepping into this energy and allowing spirit to guide you is what is going to bring you balance. Because it's almost like with this energy, you're ready now. With the Nine of Pentacles here. And like I said, there's a person that is, you know, for some of you, if it's a person, they're coming towards you. But, you know, if this is all you, it's like you're ready now. You're ready to move forward. For some of you, this could be someone you know. And there's, you know, with the Three of Cups, a reconciliation that's going to take place so that you guys, it almost makes me feel like you guys have something that needs to, you know, be created with the Three of Pentacles. But I also feel like, you know, if this is all you, it's time for you to start, you know, building like a spiritual practice, or, you know, setting the groundwork for what you need to, you know, do spiritually. But what we have out is the Fool. with the Magician, which I definitely felt that, you know, manifestation energy. So whatever you're in, or, you know, whatever situation you're in, it's like you've manifested this. You're ready to, you know, almost take that, you know, leap of faith, which would be, again, this powerful move. Like I said, it does feel like a heavily masculine energy. So whether you're the masculine and you're going towards someone, or, you know, or stepping onto your spiritual path, you know, this leap of faith is almost required, because then we have the Ten of Wands with the Five of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, which is that energy of, you know, like being of service. Some of you, I'm getting like you did not want to, like you were, this energy right here was what was holding you back. This Ten of Wands, you know, and this Five of Swords. It was like some type of, you know, mentality or, you know, mindset, or even, you know, I'm getting like responsibilities. You were carrying too much, and it left you like almost feeling defeated, you know, mentally. But it's time for you, you know, if this is all you, for you to invest, you know, give back to yourself. But if this is another person, again, I'm getting like you were perceiving a block that really was like your own illusion from you coming towards, or, you know, actually reaching out towards this person. It was, you know, a block that you made up in your head. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Some of you are like actively like making the decision with this energy, like stop waiting. You're no longer waiting. You're ready to, you know, invest in this person. Because then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor, which I do feel are, you know, both. This is the feminine energy and this is the masculine energy. And it's almost like this Emperor is deciding to, you know, invest in this Queen of Pentacles. And the element of surprise is like, because the feminine energy is so focused on, you know, herself, her well-being, you know, her health, her, you know, responsibilities, whatever they may be, her work, her, you know, she's just focused on herself. She doesn't see this Emperor behind her. And this Emperor is, you know, deciding to reach out, and may even be letting the feminine energy know, like, hey, you know, I want to, you know, I'm ready to invest in this. We can definitely see what this is. But some of you feminines are harnessing, you know, a very masculine energy right now. You're sitting in, you know, your power, which is almost like that magnetic effect that I'm feeling. So tell me about, that was the Tower that wanted to flip out. So tell me about the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Why is this here? Yeah, so we have the Six of Cups with the King of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So what this is making me feel like, it's like, you know, this masculine energy, like I felt before, is ready, you know, to take some type of action. And also, like, I feel like they, you know, have spent time in a period of review of the past with the Six of Cups here. And it's almost like they're no longer going to, you know, resist. There's been some acceptance of the past and they're ready to move forward. because the Seven of Wands is behind this Emperor. So they're turning away from, you know, restriction, or, you know, the feeling of being restricted or feeling blocked. But for some of you, you know, the Six of Cups can represent you know, a soulmate connection. So this Emperor could be, you know, returning. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, because it's like they're ready to, you know, look at this. They see this Ten of Pentacles with you. You guys have, like, are looking at the same thing. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So both of you guys, like I said, it feels like the energy is mutual. You know what you want. And, you know, you're ready. I'm getting, like, the energy of loyalty as well with this Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. For some of you, this masculine energy may even feel, like, indebted to you. But for some of these masculines, if they are, you know, or, you know, are in a, you know, a previous connection, they're seeing how, you know, this, like, if it's another feminine energy, it doesn't have to be, but I am feeling it, you know, both ways. Their past person was almost like, or, you know, whether they're still in a connection with this person or not, they only seen them for, you know, what they could provide materially, because that's what is also being blocked, or, you know, I almost feel like shut out. Because they could have been, you know, and it doesn't even have to be a past romantic partner. It could just be someone in this energy that was trying to keep them, you know, blocked from you as this Empress. With the Eight of Swords there. But for some of you, it's like, if this feminine energy is all one person, you know, like, the Empress embodies all the energies of the queens. So it's almost like, it's like you guys both, like, share the same passion and drive. And ultimately you have, like, there's a shared goal between the two of you. Because for some of you, it could have been, like, just a mother figure. It could have been a friend. It could have been a family member that, you know, was creating, like, some type of block in between you two. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. But it could be, you know. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. So tell me about this Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. Because for some of you, this masculine energy, this perceived block, with this Ten of Wands and Five of Swords, was like they actually, like, didn't have anything to offer to you. But it's like that block is being removed. Like, maybe because if they dealt with people, you know, that only seen them for, you know, what they could do for them or what they had, it almost gave the impression that they needed to have something in order to come towards you. But that's why this Fool energy is here. They're moving away from that energy. It's like they're like almost switching sides. But what's this Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor? Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. Yes. Give me one more, please. Yeah, someone was trying to block this masculine energy. Because this Queen of Wands came out again. So whatever this energy is, it could have been it could even be the masculine's own feminine energy, because we all have the masculine and feminine energy. But as you see, it's in between this Ace of Cups and this Ten of Cups. So their own feminine energy, like feeling like they weren't enough, or, you know, having like that lack mentality, you know, is what kept them from, you know, coming in towards you. Because they see this Ten of Cups with you. And if you look at it like this, like, this is, you know, the masculine energy focused on you and having this Ten of Cups. But whatever this energy is here, it's almost like I'm getting like confidence even in the masculine's feminine side. Like they didn't have the confidence because it's almost like they didn't know how to receive. So it was almost like a false narrative that they walked around with. Like, oh, because I don't know how to receive, I must not have anything to offer. But it, you know, like I said, it could be another person that was blocking this offer from being made. And it, like I said, that masculine energy is seeing that now. And like I said, for a lot of you, this Queen of Wands may not even be another person. It's the masculine's own feminine side within himself. And he's seeing like it was coming from a place of lack with the Five of Pentacles that kept him, you know, stagnated. And now he's ready to, you know, do right, you know, almost by himself. And, you know, heal that within him as the star. And with justice and the star here. Let's look at this Queen of Wands. So, and this could, like, for some of you, this Queen of Wands is not another person. It is actually, because I'm seeing, you know, I'm getting something different now where this, if the masculine's feminine energy was in this Queen of Wands stance, that was what was blocking him from being able to receive. Because now, you know, it's almost like he's elevated that feminine energy into this Queen of Pentacles. Getting more solid in himself. Like he took charge of that, you know, feminine energy within himself. And it's sitting, you know, or it will be sitting as this Queen of Pentacles, especially with the Emperor here. But it could also, you know, it's energy, so it can be any of the ways I described it. But let's see, what is this Queen of Wands? Yeah. And we have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Swords and the Lovers. So when this came out, I just heard, you know, seeing the clarity and truth of being balanced in the masculine and feminine energy. And just like to be balanced, everyone's balance is different. It doesn't have to be of the same energy. Like we see the King of Wands with the Queen of Wands. If this is all one person, you know, that, you know, can create like conflict. So, you know, depending on, you know, this person and their, you know, own unique energy, maybe it wasn't suited for them to be in fire energy and their feminine energy. Maybe they needed to be in the earth energy as the Queen of Pentacles to bring in their own specific balance. Because sometimes, you know, fire on fire is that, you know, that can be a lot. It's a lot of, you know, control coming from like both energies fighting to be in control. So that's not always good. So don't, you know, think of it that way. You need to find out what balances you for your, you know, for yourself. And that's what, you know, this masculine is seeing. Or, you know, if this is another person, it's almost like, yeah, they're realizing that, you know, this person was blocking them from the balance or a connection. And, you know, they're no longer, you know, battling with that. As the King of Swords, you know, something has to go, whether it's this person or this energy. So as the King of Swords, they're cutting that out to become more balanced within themselves and to, you know, come towards this Empress. Because although like the Emperor and the Empress are a match, they're two different energies. The Empress is Libra and Taurus, where the masculine energy is Aries. You know, so there we have it. Yeah, you cannot make this shit up. And, you know, this is Aries energy as well, where, you know, that's where the masculine is headed. So let's see. Tell me about this Fool, and then we'll grab the guidance or advice. Give me one more from the Fool. Yes, so this masculine energy, with this leap of faith, they're, you know, leaping out of confusion, emotional confusion. And with the Seven of Cups, they're, you know, moving past, you know, any emotional confusion or turmoil or upheaval that they were previously in, over this situation, over what may have happened in the past with that Six of Cups there. And, you know, now they have a better grip on their emotions. You know, the King of Cups, you know, is very emotional. But they're even seeing how, like, for some of them, you know, it was causing emotional instability. So with that Fool, they're moving away from that. And, you know, they have a better grip because there was, with the Death card, a transformation that happened, whether it was through a realization with the Tower here, or, you know, a sudden event or change. But it's almost making me feel like, with the Page of Pentacles showing up again, that they've decided to, you know, look at this within themselves. So it caused like an epiphany, an awakening to go ahead and transform this energy within themselves. And like almost set themselves free from, you know, this self-imposed prison of the Eight of Swords, and seeing their way, you know, and seeking, you know, balance with the Three of Wands and the Temperance card. So yes, I love it. And we are, you know, in Scorpio season, which is that energy of transformation. It's the energy of, you know, death and rebirth. And this masculine energy is definitely having, like, they're transforming in their feminine energy. You know, if this is all going on within the masculine. But if, you know, it's playing out with other people, whether it's a friend or whatever, maybe they're looking for someone that's more, you know, stable and grounded, instead of someone who is just driven off of, you know, like passion. I'm getting vanity off of this Queen of Wands. You know, I'm not saying that, you know, passion is bad or vanity is bad or negative, but this masculine is looking for something more solid, more grounded, more sure. Because it'll help, you know, balance them out. He needs someone, you know, or she, because it could be a woman as well, needs someone that is, you know, able to, you know, it's almost giving me an energy of someone to lean on. But not in a codependent way. Like, I don't feel, you know, codependent, because this person, you know, or this Queen of Pentacles energy is already secure in themselves. So they need somebody that, you know, is the same, like, to show them how to harness this energy in a way. Whereas if this was, you know, someone in the Queen of Wands and they are the King of Wands, it was just, you know, like fire on fire. Like, there was no groundedness. There was no groundedness. So let's grab the guidance or advice. What's the guidance or advice as it pertains to this energy? What's the guidance or advice as it pertains to this energy and spread? Guidance or advice. What's the guidance or advice? Give me one more. So bottom of the deck, we have, you know, surrender, which is giving me, you know, that the masculine, you know, for some of them had, you know, how can I put it? Because we do have caution up under there and mystery. But what I feel is like, for a long time, this, you know, masculine energy, you know, always like sided or erred on the side of caution due to fear. But it's almost like they're realizing through this process of just, you know, surrendering and letting go, that fear was actually their source of strength. And for some of them, you know, it took, you know, a spiritual, like, almost, because I'm getting the Hermit off of this isolation card. It took them going into, like, almost hermit mode to find and achieve that inner balance. For some of them, you know, it could have been a separation from this person that, you know, they're now going towards, that, you know, caused them to have this realization. But let's get the guidance or advice. What's the guidance or advice? Because it almost makes me feel like, and this, the powerful move that this person is making is by, like, almost, how could I put it? Like, choosing themselves. And in choosing themselves, this past person, you know, if it's you and not, you know, this feminine energy that they are currently with, it's almost like by them choosing themselves, they, like, choose you too. Because there's still that magnetic, like, pull, which would be this Lover's card. Yeah, and, like, with pain coming out for the guidance or advice, it's almost like you, like, they feared being hurt. And the cards are saying, like, it's time to release that fear. It's time to release that fear, because maybe they were hurt in the past, you know, due to a love relationship. So it made them fear love. It made them, you know, close off their heart. Because this pain is giving me, like, that Three of Swords again. Although it didn't come out. But what's the guidance or advice? Yeah, and then we have sweetness, which is, you know, giving me the energy of, like, you know, see the like, almost the beauty and, you know, the pain or the suffering that you went through, because you went through it for a reason, to teach you, you know, a lesson, and that, you know, love doesn't hurt, for one, but also that just because you've loved or maybe lost, or, you know, you've loved and got hurt, doesn't mean that it's not coming back around again. You don't have to, you know, close yourself off with this, you know, protection, and with this protection card here. And it's also, you know, giving me the energy of, you know, you've allowed yourself to step into the magic and the beauty of, you know, or at least come into awareness in the beauty of a spiritual connection. And letting you know that, you know, your peace, you know, the peace that you seek, it, you know, it will be protected. It will be protected. Give me one more. One more for guidance or advice. One more guidance or advice, please, Spirit. Yeah, so just release the fear. Release the fear that, like, all love hurts. Because that's what I feel. And allow yourself to elevate with consciousness here. You know, I already feel like you know, you're elevating out of that energy anyway, which is a powerful move. It takes courage, it takes faith, you know, to be this full energy and take that leap of faith towards, you know, where your heart is pulling you. Because, you know, you're gonna rise. This disruption card is, you know, the Tower. That Tower was necessary, or it will be necessary, to get you to success and rest. And at the end of the day, it's growth. And, like, for some of you, you're gonna love it. Like, it'll make you, like, and I can almost attest to this, like, as a reader, like, it'll have you looking forward to, you know, continually evolving and, you know, transforming yourself. With the Death card here, like, you're gonna be, you know, seeking more. Like, you're gonna see, well, where else can I improve? With hunger and the sun, which is illumination, like, you know. But it always, you know, makes you, you know, you're gonna come into times and spaces on this journey where you're gonna have to stop and reflect. And that reflection is self-reflection. Yes, this was beautiful, guys. I love it. So yes, a powerful change is upon us. Powerful move, whatever that is. So as always, guys, I thank you for tuning in with me. Sending you all love and light. And a, you know, successful week. You know, if it resonated for you, you know, I'm glad, but if not, it just wasn't your story, and that is fine. Every tarot reading should not be for you. So, you know, as always, just take what resonates and leave the rest. And, you know, as always, thank you for tuning in with me, and I will see you guys on the next reading. All right? Later.